Donnie, hey, stupid horses! You see the dumb horses up here? I'm not up here for the horses. I don't know if they got water, if they're eating snow. Yeah, hey, stupid ass, what's up? You see it down right there? I could zoom in, maybe. It's so freaking cold. Right now it is -2. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh yeah, there they are. They love me. But Donnie's like, oh yeah, I'll be out this weekend and give them a couple bales. They got one bale here and they got another one down there, and they're probably about the same. But I don't know if only Donnie's horses are in here or Corey's are out there in that freaking snow with nothing to eat on the alfalfa field. But they got water because he said the tanks froze up and never got it thawed out yet. And that was Friday or Saturday. So I don't know if he got that opened up or not, but they can eat snow. But yeah, I got one glove on, my Kinkos, all my stuff, my Expedis. You know, I work out in this stuff. It was 19 below when I went to work this morning, and it got the balmy 3, which was awesome. Woo, it's amazing what 20 degrees will do from below 0 to even still way below freezing. But here's the kicker. I'm not here to play with the horses. I have 40% in my propane tank, and I get plenty of good mileage out of my per gallon for propane heating my house. But then my, pardon my reach, my furnace decided to take a crap. Well, it quit. I'll show you when I replace it here. The blower fan, the furnace was fine, has fuel. I do have, that's why I have that heater in the corner with the beautiful fire. I'll show you, that's vent free. It will heat the whole house. And that's no big deal. It'll heat the house when it's 10, 15 below if I lose electricity. But if it's below 0 in like my double wide, the trick is they run the water lines along the heating vent duct tubes so they don't freeze if cold air gets up underneath. And we've had east wind for 3 days, and the only side of my house that's open to the wind, and I do have some extra insulation under the skirting, is from the east. And yeah, my furnace decided, not when it was 20, not when it was 2, not when it was 10, it decided the motor wasn't going to turn on and blow any air and then got hot and shut off. Luckily, it's thermally protected. I'll show you that later. That's video part 2. This is because I had 50% propane, and now it's starting to get cold, and it's frozen enough they can get in, and before it goes sky high, because it's going to be below 0 every night, and the highs of like maybe 2 or 3 or 8 for the next 2 weeks, as far as they can see out here. Hi, horse. You listen to me, host? Yeah, I know it's cold. As long as I got food, what till you run out? Because here's the kicker, and now I got to take off one glove. Oh, my hands, I said I got frostbite when I was little, my hands and my feet, my appendages. Luckily I didn't get this appendage frostbite. It works just fine. Yeah, but been too busy to work on that one. But here's the kicker. I called my brother today and asked him, yeah, we'll let you watch the stupid horses. Well, here's the kicker. You see that tractor sitting outside? Donnie, you know, he hasn't lived out here on the farm since he was, what, 18? I live out here all the time. Oh yeah, there's a tractor he uses to move the bales, him and Corey, to feed his horses and do the stuff, drag the road. I've used it 10 minutes since last spring. Now I need it probably with the loader to push snow, okay? You know, it ain't deep here, it's really deep at my house down there. So I can get propane in without them, you know, bitching. And I'm like, hey Donnie, I called him today, hey Donnie, is the tractor plugged in? No. I said, why not? You're gonna have to feed your horses. Oh, I was out Saturday or this weekend, Friday or Saturday. Saturday it was already down to 8. You know, it had been in the 30s. Never had it plugged in. Just ethers the hell out of it instead of plugging it in, which is not good. It's got a block heater on the other side. There's the cord. Well, yeah, he started it, and it was it must have been Saturday when it was like 4 degrees. Started it. It ran, but he said he changed the fuel filter. Okay, and had running number 2 with supposedly, which I told him to do, is this. If you can, yeah. But I said, that's for when it's going to get down to 0. I said, put this stuff in the fuel and get your fuel tank. It only holds 40 gallons on that tractor, if that. I think it's more like 30. I'm still zoomed in for a reason. Oh, yeah. Well, he brings fuel out. We don't have a fuel barrel out here, so he brings fuel out 5 gallons at a time. I think the tank is about 1/4 full, which will make it easier for me. He said he put an additive in, this stuff, enough for like 30 gallons. Well, yeah, if you read the directions, it says if it's, you know, going to be below 0, you got to like dump a crap load. It's not going to hurt it. This stuff, I've been running diesel trucks and tractors, and I'm the one that has to go out here in the cold where it is. See the steam go by? It's -2 right now, and it's like 5:30 in the evening. I had to get the cord out, plug it in. Guess what? I said, yeah, I need to move snow. Plug it in. Well, I started it, and yeah, and it's gelled up. So, yeah, there ain't enough fuel in to blend, but this stuff will blend. Okay? The power service, I got to go around the other side. But here's a kicker. Here's a fuel filter. He said, yeah, I changed a fuel filter. I said, when? I didn't ask him when. I thought once it gelled up, he took the fuel filter off. He said, I poured 911 in the fuel too. And that you're supposed to pour in a fuel filter. And this is a glass fuel filter. And I got, well, you got another fuel filter? Do I have to buy one of them too? Because this is like every time it gets below 0 and then I need to use this, I'm the one that has to be out here in below 0 temperatures getting it to run for no damn reason except somebody else's city slicker stupidity. You want to see something funny? You can see the fuel. Let me see if I can get the freaking light to work here. All right, now I need maybe back up a little bit. He said, yeah, it should. It is so cold, my phone is taking a crap. Here we go. You want to see something? It's a glass. It's not fuel injected. Okay, this is a glass. You can see through the bottom of this fuel filter. If he just changed it, look what's in the bottom of it. You see that fuel filter? That's the inlet on the bottom and it comes out the top. You see that? That's all wax and ice. Now, there's no way he changed that fuel filter this fall like I told him and had additive in it. That fuel filter I'm not going to be able to reuse. Yeah, that's what's funny. I can tell when people are lying. I do this. Oh, it is so cold out here. So now I know I have to find a fuel filter. I'm just going to go buy one. But yeah, there you go. There's your outlet. Your inlet comes in and boom, boom. And then it comes here to the fuel pump. But here's your inlet, the bottom, okay? Comes in here to the fuel pump, pumps fuel through there. Well, look where that hole is right there. And look at it, solid ice and wax. You never change a fuel. If you did, I can't believe it, because if you're running enough additive, even a number 2, you're good down to 30 below, and it's only been 20. And that, look at that. I can't make this shit up. This is people that lied. Well, I ain't say he's lying, he's just that damn stupid, or what? Either that is water, or that's gelled. The fuel filter up top ain't plugged. It's solid ice. and wax, okay? Now I'm gonna have to get a fuel filter, and I'm gonna go to the other side where that fuel cap is. Where is it? Oh, my hands are a little cold. Right there. I'm gonna put in half that jug that I got right there that sets treats up to 250 gallons. Well, it will treat 100 gallons at 0 and below 0. I'm pouring the whole thing in, and there's only maybe 10 gallons of fuel in there, but this stuff won't hurt a damn thing. Oh, my fingers right here are so freaking cold. Well, I'm up here checking. I'm gonna have to bring a battery charger. Yeah, but oh yeah, I changed a filter. If you can't see that, you know the white, the dark brownish red part? That's the fuel. All that in the bottom is ice and wax and shit, okay? So I gotta pop that off, get that out of there. I hope it's not in the lines too bad, because if you got that problem, then you're pretty much shit out of luck. And I'll just have to pay my neighbor fucking $10 or a 12-pack to push me a trail. So I don't even have to deal with it, but I'm gonna try to help my brother. And I don't know if Corey's just letting his horses starve to death or not. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna help out and use it, but I can just pay my neighbor a 12-pack and he'll come shove out my driveway in 5 minutes. I just need like 3 pushes down the hill, not up the hill, and a little bit toward the propane barrel. Oh, my fingers are so cold. So, okay, there you go. You want to see bullcrap? Idiots. There's no reason for this to happen one time when you got someone that's been running a truck for 37 years and working on these diesels and doing this stuff my whole lifetime, and they don't listen. But, oh yeah, they park their stuff in the garage. It's 18 below. They hit the automatic start, crack the door automatically a little bit, go outside warmed up, and then they drive to work. Ha! Yeah, who's the one that's out here doing this? Oh, I used to make a fortune when I could handle cold better than I can now by doing this. Every time I got below 0, $110 an hour plus all expenses, plus travel time and mileage, plus hazard pay of $25 an hour to come out and get their shit working, and they paid it because no idiot that screwed up is going to come out in the cold and work on this stuff. Okay, well, okay, so I'm going to put a bunch of this in the fuel tank, and there ain't a lot of fuel in it, but I hope that line ain't froze. I'm going to, tomorrow when I come to try to start it, I'm going to bring my electric hot gun, like a paint melter heat gun, and warm up that stuff without melting it, and hopefully with a new filter and this additive in it, and then filling the filter. Maybe I can get it started. And my big battery charger. Yeah, there you go. All right, man. But yeah, there you go. Don't have it plugged in. Yeah, who's telling the truth? That's a new fuel filter. Well, if that was a brand new fuel filter he put on Saturday, this is Monday and it hasn't run. There's something wrong there. Yeah, Donnie, I'm dogging you out, homeboy. That's a glass filter. You can see right in it. Don't try to bullshit me. All right, man. Peace, love, have a heart. Have a heart, it's all good. I'm freezing my ass off. But you notice my 1984 beater with 290,000 on this baby, I had to take to work today, and it's running, and it's cool, and I made it. And it sat outside when it was 19 below this morning, plugged in, because I thought maybe I could take my Kia car, which was in the garage, but too much snow, didn't want to chance it. So there you go. It don't matter how old stuff is, if you just take care of it and pay attention, it'll get you where you're going. I don't care what it looks like. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for less not running. When he's done it every other year, he's gelled this thing up and explained him over and over again. And I never need to use it, so I didn't take care of it because I don't need to use it. There you are. I got to get that additive dumped in what little fuel there is in there, and make sure I line up all my stuff to bring up tomorrow after work and see if I can get it going. But I'm not going to spend, it's supposed to get up to 7 or 8 degrees tomorrow if I can get home before I'm in the shade. Otherwise, I'm just call up my neighbor and spot him a 12-pack, or I think he drinks Busch or Busch Light. Hell, I'll just spot him a 24-pack of Busch or Busch Light. 5 minutes? I don't even have to come out here and play with it, but at least it's plugged in. Donnie said he's going to wait till the weekend. This is Monday, and the horses will be okay on feed and stuff. We won't need it. Well, yeah, if they're down to that bale on the other end like that one, they're going to be pretty hungry and eating snow. But they ain't my animals. No, he's really good with his animals. If he'll figure it out if he has to pay somebody to come out here and do it. All right, I got to get to work on this, hopefully. But yeah, now I know what I'm looking at. Have a good one. Donnie, dumbass, I warned you and told you how to do this how many times every year when you gelled up? But, oh, that shit's $12 a bottle. #1 diesel fuel is 40 cents a gallon more. Every frickin' 2 years at least he gels this thing up. But he can buy $30,000 boats that cost him another $500 a weekend to drag to the damn water and go fishing with, but can't spend $40 so this thing runs when he needs it. That's how our shit sits inside. Well, my stuff sits outside and it's running. That ain't. Who's responsible for that one? Donnie is. This sits outside all the time. Who's responsible for it? I am. But yeah, you've seen the facts. There's no reason for all that, and that fuel filter is plugging up everything. I ain't gonna spend $13 on additive and $3.60 a gallon on #1 diesel when it's only $2.30 for #2. But yeah, lucky it's not boating season. If it was boating season, he'd throw fucking 10 grand at the son of a bitch. All right, man, you have a good one. I love you. I'm freezing my butt off. I gotta get in and warm my hands up and pick up that the heater even works, but no AC. The old 4-speed. The old 84 4-speed. Yeah, baby. Lockouts, all this shit. The only way to go with that 300 6-cylinder in line with split dual exhaust. There's one there and there's another one on the other side. Wow, is it getting colder yet? It's supposed to get down to only like 16 below tonight. It's getting there fast. All right, I got to get on the stick, get this done, and I got to get it warmed up. But yeah, love y'all. But here's real reality and just total stupidity of people that I can't comprehend. When they know the stuff's coming and they need it, and all right, love y'all. I gotta get inside. This stuff will never gel up right now. I said, if you just do it right. My truck at work, 19 below on the thermometer this morning, and it's a 1994 piece of shit with broken rings. Yeah, it was plugged in, but guess what? It ran all day. Wow, is this cold? Damn it. Oh, my hands are frozen so bad. I got my mittens with me over here. I got my mittens in that pile with stocking hat and another jacket. I got to give these Expedi boots credit. They're doing pretty good. They ain't quite as good as my big white bunny boot subarctic military issues, but they're doing pretty well. But yeah, my hands ain't doing so good. Look at them wrinkle up. That's what happens when you get frostbite. That ain't from old age. That's just from cold hits your hands and they do that and they don't. And see how they start to puff up? Ouch. I warm my hands and then have a cigarette and should be good to go. Fill that up with a bunch of power service and get a new filter tomorrow and attempt to start it when it's 8 degrees. And if it don't work, he said he'd change that fuel filter. I thought he said after it gelled up and he put another one. He said he's got one somewhere. I ain't gonna go hunt for it. Yeah, you saw the proof. You saw the proof. When there's this much ice and wax and crap in that where the fuel goes in the filter before it goes to the injectors, there's something wrong there. Donnie, you're busted. Oh, wow, I'm cold. All right, love y'all. I'll be back. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to change out that part on my furnace fan. It's like 5 minutes, but it will destroy your whole furnace and fry your whole electronics if you don't know what you're doing. But I know how to do that too. I love you. I'll be back. Oh, I'm so cold. But it's nice and warm in here. It's got to be like at least 65. Yeah, baby. There's a temperature gauge, and that's what the 190. Fuel gauge don't work. I just keep track of miles. Good oil pressure on idle. Charging. It's cold. I got cardboard in front of the radiator. And that's with a 190, I think it's a 192 thermostat. With cardboard in front of it, idle in here, and ain't getting no airflow whatsoever, and that's how cold it is. It's alright. I said, I probably got 65 degree heat. Cool breeze. Love y'all. Real life stories, and I can't make this shit up. I shouldn't have said that. Now I can't put it on Ranch Life. Damn it. Alright, well, I ain't gonna edit it. That's the way it is. Yeah, there you go. No reason for that. There is no reason for that tractor not to be okay and ready to run, except somebody's pulling my leg. Love y'all. Don't let stuff get to you. I said I'll get it running. I don't need it yet. I got 30%, which should last me 2 weeks, even this cold, no problem. But, you know, there's the ponies. They're going to need food. Because you look out there across, anywhere you see, there's over a foot of snow out here, and they're not going to be eating off the alfalfa field. Somebody's going to have to come out here and move bales, and if Corey has a tractor that'll start, that he says he does, with a loader and a cab, if he ever sober long enough or gets out of his hotel, he might come out and feed the horses himself. But there you go. Have a go, man. Mwah! I love you all. Remember, tomorrow's always a new day, and don't let stuff get you down. Take your time, think through it, and you'll be fine, man. Or else, be smart, play dead, live to fight a new day. There you go. Adamant. Love y'all. Have a good one. I will be back. Now I gotta go freeze some more. Cool breeze. And then I gotta go change out a part of my furnace in my house. If it's still running, I still need to change it because it's not the correct piece. It's what I happen to have laying around just in case of an emergency. That did work, but it's too high power. Melt down my motor that I'm using to blow the air in the house now would not be good. Yeah, I'll explain. And I'll explain in normal human words where you can understand and why. Cool breeze. Love y'all. God bless.